second Peter's 2:3 or 2:1. So,
Shalom, shalom.
kicking off with that.
First and foremost,
All
all praises, glory and honor to Yahweh. Khan. Double lines to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutation, much love and respect to you. Akim out there pushing his word out in truth and sincerity. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here with two brothers, from GMS Charlotte 144. You know what I'm saying? Some beautiful brothers. We're about to get it popping with the scriptures. Let me start with Isaiah 9 and verse 16. We're dealing with Jake. We're dealing with these wicked Israelites that done sold out, by the way. All right, because that's the theme, not just in the world, but also Israelites that know they're Israelites. You know what I'm saying? So this is Isaiah 16 and Isaiah 9 and 16. It says, "For the leaders of this people cause them to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed." Okay. Therefore, the Lord shall have no joy in them. It's like I'm getting some feedback, bro. So
let's see. Was it the volume, or you just hear something in the background?
Yeah, I hear it's like repeating. Okay.
Still doing it?
Con. All right, now it's blessed.
Okay, con.
Okay, con. All right, so therefore the Lord shall have no joy in their young men, neither shall have mercy on their fatherless and widows. For everyone is an hypocrite and an evildoer, and every mouth speaketh folly. For all his anger is not turned away, but his hand is stretched out still. So, if any of you brothers want to jump in on that,
can you read that 9 and 16 again, Baba Shah?
Absolutely. It says, "For the leaders of this people cause them to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed."
Yeah, the leaders of our people cause our people to go off, man, because as the title, gets into, the leaders of our people are for Esau's society. So they want to further Esau's agenda. So what you're seeing them do, is pretty much promote wickedness, man, because Esau's whole MO is to keep Israel, in a perpetual sinful state, to keep us further from Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because they know that for us to be connected with Yahweh Shem Yahushua, we have to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. So they put the leaders of our people up in these positions to continue to make us go off. That's why you see people like, whether you talking about inner circumcision, which is, guys like Nate from IUIC, General Yohanan from ISPK, and the other alphabet groups, to the people in the world, which you got, T. Jakes, LeBron James, and all these guys that, push Esau's agenda, man. So they cause our people to go off, because these people that's in this prominent power, if they was a righteous people, they would be telling our people to repent, like how we're doing, man.
Con. Therefore, the Lord shall have no joy in their young men, neither shall have mercy on their fatherless and widows. For everyone is an hypocrite and an evildoer.
And that's why judgment is going out, man, to the whole nation of Israel. That's why Israel was in a perpetual state of sorrow and misfortune, because this is judgment that's happening from Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So we understand, the men that have this wisdom, knowledge, understanding, why our people are in this dreadful state, man, because of the sin that our people commit, man.
God. And every mouth speaketh folly. For all this, his anger is not turned away, but his hand is stretched out still.
Yeah, they speak all folly, man, because you let them tell you, man, you got to chase the American dream. You got to goddamn, follow what Esau has laid out, which, you got to go to college, and rack up all this debt. You got to, get a good paying job. You got to go find one of these whores to marry and create, a so-called safe haven, which is going to be just nothing but to trap up the Israelite man. Because that's all really what this society is about, is to oppress the Israelite man. Because even our women are against us, man. Our women don't want to see the Israelite man in a power status, man, because that's a threat to their authority, man. And y'all add on to what y'all can add.
And like you said, man, You know, the Israelite man is not an authority. You know what I'm saying? And right now we have the Edomites who are controlling everything, man. Every facet of life that Jake is into, anything that Jake promotes, because anything Jake touches becomes a popular thing. Esau needs to get his hand in it, right? In order to control the people through the left-hand power. You know what I'm saying? And that's why even recently, I was looking up in the battle rap community, that's pure witchcraft going on over there right now. Right? Pure witchcraft, bro. There's a guy named Adept that breaks it down constantly. And really that kind of got me off guard. I knew Esau was doing, wickedness amongst, Jake things, but I never thought of it in such a low level as battle rap, because to me it was low level. But when I thought about it, I'm like, you know what, that's very lucrative, and Rupert Murdoch, which is the owner of Fox News, is one of the chairmen of URL right now. And he has his hand in Smack's back and all these different guys' back, and they have something called the Brotherhood, which is basically a Masonic group, all right, that they formed together. And not but witchcraft is being pushed forward. Matter of fact, let me get something real quick. Let me get Jeremiah 14 verse 2. This is Salaki. Can you guys see this?
The screen says 2 Peter. You were 2 Peter.
Here, okay, Salaki. My fault. Let me I think I gotta stay on that screen then. Salaki. Let me Jeremiah 14:3.
I can read it for you, bro.
Khan, if you can get that, Baba Kusha.
What Jeremiah what?
14:2.
Yep. Jeremiah 14:2. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. They are blackened to the ground, and the cry of Jerusalem is gone up.
Khan, and the gates thereof languish. All right. Because the gates represent the leadership, man. The leadership is languishing, man, because these people have sold out, man. All right. They've sold out for things that are not going to really profit them in the end, man. That's why the scriptures say, "What you sold yourself for naught."
Yep.
Jake did that as a whole, but these individual Israelites that are put up as prominent leaders amongst Israel and influential people amongst Israel have sold out to Esau to push Jake in a certain direction.
That's right.
Okay. So yeah, Khan. So I got 2 Peter's. If you want to add anything, brother, you can go ahead.
This is Jeremiah 5:26. For among my people are found wicked men that lay in wait and set up snares. They set a trap. They catch men. Right, man. And so among the nation of Israel, man, you got all manners of wicked men, man. Who set up these doctrines. So I can tell you in 2 Timothy, I believe it's 4:2, for the Israelites with those itching ears, man, setting up to plead to their sensibilities in the world, man, the things that they desire in the world, And like you got these other Israelite camps, they all teach a thing, what I'm saying? But it's like, hey, man, they mixing the world in with doctrine. And then you got, like things like the Christian church, man, that teach, that universalism, man. That the Lord don't set a hard path before you, man. That, hey, man, everything's just going to be all good. You just got to trust in the Lord. But, but then you don't have to change your ways, man. When you don't have to repent and actually come back and tell you how about you never shot. Which is a part of these traps, these doctrines that's out here, man.
That's right.
And I'm going to keep going. As a cage is full of birds, so are their houses full of deceit. Right, man, because they ain't teaching nothing but lies, man. Therefore, they are become great and waxeth rich. Right, man, because, hey, man, if you was telling Jake the honest truth, you wouldn't make no money in this thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you ain't supposed to get into it to make money, man. Right. So you see these guys that these prophets, who boast about their money, and these Christian, you see these Christian pastors who getting on G35 jets and shit like that. That ain't of the Lord, man. That's right. Because it said, hey, those wicked men that set traps, man, and they gonna wax rich on this side, man. But the Lord, He tells you, hey, woe to you that are rich, man.
Yeah, God. This is 2 Peter's 2:1. It says, but there were false prophets also among the people, even as there shall be false teachers among them, who privily shall bring in damnable heresies, even denying the Lord that brought them, and bring upon themselves swift destruction. All right, and who does that remind us of? That reminds us of Nate, Johanna, all these guys that's going to bring upon themselves damnable heresies, and especially their congregation, because they're telling them to take the max. Don't worry about the max, but take the max. You got Nate backtracking, saying he doesn't know if he's going to take the max. But that's in gray areas out there. It's either your yay be yay or nay be nay. If you're leading a congregation, doesn't the scripture speak about, that scripture, brother, where it says, if the trumpet give an uncertain sound?
I can look it up for you.
Baba Kusha, because they're not being direct with the people and leading them through the right path. Okay, it says, and many shall follow their pernicious ways, by reason of whom the way of truth shall be evil spoken of. And through covetousness shall they with feigned words make merchandise, right? With selling their garments, selling Hebrew Israelite headbands, Hebrew Israelite t-shirts, and what I'm saying, the Bibles, breakdowns.
Because they're showing you that these guys ain't men of the Lord, man. Because on one hand, you got them, saying certain things that is true in the gospel. They tell you that you Israel, and da 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 da. But then on the other hand, they tell you, hey, the mark of the beast ain't the chip. Like you said, they tell you to take the max. They tell you John the Baptist ain't in the truth. So that's showing you that it's gray areas, it's schisms in their body, man. Different things that's happening within them that they're not letting be known, man. Like IUIC, for example, you got the whole that Joy Morgan situation with that girl that got killed in that congregation, and they kind of just like eased over that, like that wasn't no big deal, man. So things like that you gotta look at, man, and see like, is a man of the Lord gonna handle the situation like that? And Nate, backpedaling. I didn't even know he said that. He backpedaling talking about the max. You got ISPK. You got Captain Tazaria, who's supposed to be the second or third in command, talking about he's not gonna take it, man. So if your commanding general saying everybody that's got to come under Israel, come under him, he telling you to take it, and you got the other guy saying he's not gonna take it, man. That's confusion, man. I got that scripture you asked for. This is First Corinthians 14:8. For if the trumpet give an uncertain sound, who shall prepare himself to the battle?
Right. Who's going to prepare themselves? Because they're not going to know what that sound is about. If you're giving a sound to the Feast of Tabernacles sound when it's supposed to be war, right? These people are going to be confused, and they're not going to be prepared for the battle that's getting ready to come. Okay, so you can't do that. You know what would happen to the person giving that sound out, the one who, the watcher who was responsible for that? They would put his ass to death because that's nothing to play with.
I got a precept for you, bro. Go ahead. This is Isaiah 58:1. This is the trumpet that's supposed to be sounded. It says, "Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sins." Go
ahead, bro.
Yeah, that's the trumpet that we're supposed to be blowing, man, because we're supposed to be warning our people that if you continue in this sinful way of living, man, that when Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua returns, he's going to destroy you, man. So that's the whole reason of why the prophets are put out here, to give you the words of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. If you're not speaking that correct doctrine, you got to move out the way and let the real prophets come out and speak, man. Because these guys out here, they're put out here to be a stumbling block for the unwanted that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua don't want, man. And for the ones that have the eyes to see and the ears that can hear, we can see through all that bullshit, man. We not being fooled by the things that's being said, man.
And I'm gonna get this real quick. The brother put it out earlier. I don't know if he was done with it yet or not, but back in 2 Peter's 2, and I'm gonna start back at 2. And many shall follow their perilous ways, by reason of whom the truth shall be even evil spoken of. So yeah, like just speaking on that briefly. Hey, this truth is evil spoken. What they tell you about the truth, man. The real truth, man. It's a cult, man. They deem us rapists, man, because we say, hey, in the kingdom you're gonna have younger women, man. Which it's all just facts, man. You know what I'm saying? So they use the sensibilities of Jacob the world. Hey, things like good things like, hey, you're gonna have more than one woman.
Yeah.
Hey, that ain't pushed. That's pushed as an evil thing in this world. And so what they do is they use those type of scriptures because we say those things because it says in the scriptures, and it's true, and they speak evil of the men that teach the truth, man. You know what I'm saying? By using applying to by appealing to Jake's sensibilities of the world, man.
That's right.
You know, just
emotions
on that.
Mm-hmm. His emotions, Jake's emotions. You know? And that's why we can't bring out certain things because they filter things through their emotions. Now this is Isaiah 56:10. It says, "His watchmen are blind; they are all ignorant. They are all dumb dogs. They cannot bark, sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber." A dog is supposed to warn you, and that's what we're doing. We're spiritually dogs for Yahweh Shem Yahushai. We're warning the people of what's getting ready to come.
That's right.
Yeah. They are greedy dogs which can never have enough, and they are shepherds that cannot understand it. I want to say something, right? They sold out, regardless of how you put it. Oh well, you know what? Esau didn't actually come to him with a suitcase. Well, if he's not teaching the truth, and the reason he's not teaching the truth is so he can appease the people in his congregation, right? Because they want to smooth things. They don't talk about the max or the mark of the beast or the fact that there's going to be a show, right? To appease the people so he can keep money coming in. You sold out to Satan directly, all right? Because Satan came to Yahushua. So spiritual Satan came to all of us, man. All right, and there was a decision that had to be made, man. It says they all look to their own way, everyone for his gain from his quarter. Come ye, say they, I will fetch wine, and we will fill ourselves with strong drink, and tomorrow shall be as this day and much more abundant. Go ahead, bro.
So can you read it over?
It says, I'll start from verse 11. It says, yea, they are greedy dogs which can never have enough, and they are shepherds that cannot understand. They all look to their own way, everyone for his gain from his quarter. Come ye.
Yeah, so these leaders, man, they're looking out for themselves, man. That's within the circumcision and in the world, man, because both of them situations, man, they know that they're leading their people down a wrong path, man. All right, you talk about Martin Luther King, man. One of his last speeches that he said, he told the public that I feel like I'm leading my people into a burning building. Why did he say that? Because he knew the truth. He knew that what he was doing was eventually going to damn his people, man. So at the end of the day, man, our people they're all jakes, man. So they have a conscience. So they know when they're doing wrong, man. But at the end of the day, man, that scripture tell you for the love of money is the root of all evil, man. So their lust to fill their belly, their lust to pretty much get the gains of the world. It blinds the judgment of the people. And these guys are supposed to be leaders, man. And what you're seeing is these guys are leading their people to destruction, man. They're Judas goats, man. All right, wolves in sheep clothing that know that they're killing their own people, man. Because as shepherds of the flock, man, we are the keepers of the men's souls until Yahushua returns, man. We're fulfilling that lot until the Lord actually comes back. So you have to be able to righteously discern between the correct doctrine and madness. And these people are knowingly spewing out madness, man. I had a quick one real quick.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Titus chapter 1, verse 10. You had that? That's fair. Hey, Titus 1 and 10. For there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers. You can break it down. It says, I read it over. For there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers.
That's a direct precept to the 2 Peter's 2 and 1, man. You know what I'm saying? Those who bring those damnable heresies in, man. You know what I'm saying? Because the scriptures don't contradict themselves, man. It's telling you about a certain type of man that's going everything he says is going to be adverse, though he says he's come from the Lord. Hey, everything he's saying is going to be adverse to everything the Lord says. Man.
That's right. It says, especially they of the circumcision.
Right, especially the ones of the circumcision are going to be the worst ones, man. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be the ones telling you that you can commit sodomy, man. They're going to be the ones telling you, hey, man, if you don't take the RFID chip, how you going to eat? Hey, man, go get the vaccine, man. Hell, you got Edomites. You got Edomites out here talking about they not taking the vaccine, man.
That's right. That's right.
Then you got leaders of Israel saying, oh, yeah, we can take that. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially the circumcision, man. They the worst ones, man.
It says whose mouths must be stopped.
Hey, whose mouths must be stopped, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, man, all your lies, man, all your deceits, man, they got to come to an end, man. Because, you know what I'm saying? Hey, when it comes to this truth, man, this truth far outweighs these lies that these people teach, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why, hey, when it comes, that's why they don't try to debate us anymore, because they know, man. Hey, we cut all that up, man. And through the scriptures, man, the true power of Yahweh Shah, we shut all that up, man.
That's right. It says, who subvert whole houses, teaching things which they ought not, for filthy lucre's sake.
Right, man. Everything they do, man, they teach it just for what? Filthy lucre's sake, man. They destroy whole families, man. His whole family is gonna be destroyed because men wanted to come up, man. They want to come up in the world. And you set me up with another one, man, real quick. This is Sirach 31:6. Gold have been the ruin of many, and their destruction was present. It is a stumbling block unto them that sacrifice unto it, and every fool shall be taken therewith. Right, man. And what are these men sacrificing in order to get that bag, man? They sacrificing Israel, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they're selling our people out a cold turkey, man. Not letting them know the warnings to come, man, which they know, because they learned at the same time as our elders and apostles, man. You know what I'm saying? They know the name that they supposed to call on, man. They know that you ain't supposed to be getting vaccinated, and you ain't supposed to have no foreign objects in your body, man. Not supposed to be getting your skin pierced, man. But they don't tell our people that. Why, man? Because they sacrificing our people up for that bag, man. You know.
You got
I got a precept, bro. This is John 10:11. It says, "I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep. But he that is an hireling and not the shepherd, whose own the sheep are not, seeth the wolf coming, and leaveth the sheep, and fleeth. And the wolf catcheth them, and scattereth the sheep." And you know what comes to mind, man? You know, specifically, Johanna comes to mind right now because of what he's doing when it comes to this Max, man. He's pushing that on. He's promoting that to them, bro. You know, he's the only thing he's missing is a commercial. Okay? This guy keep pushing it like heavy, like, oh, you guys got to take it. You know, well, I'll take it. I'll be the first to take it. This and that, this and that. Speaking as if Esau's medical system and pharmaceutical companies, which goes back to witchcraft, by the way, pharmakia, right? Where you had the seducers and you had the two snakes. That goes back to witchcraft. He's telling you that that's the right way. Forget about the herbs. Forget about what the Most High set up. Matter of fact, I'm going to get some of them scriptures on herbs too. All right. Forget what the Most High set up. Take what Esau has in place. Why is he doing that? Because he sold out. There's no other reason. Whether he sold out to Esau, which I believe he sold out directly to Esau, you know, right? Or if he sold out to just Satan directly, he sold out either way. This is let me continue. It says, "Whose own the sheep are not." Let me read that again from the top. It says, but he that is an hireling and not the shepherd, whose own sheep are not, seeth the wolf come, and leaveth the sheep, and fleeth, and the wolf catcheth them, and scattereth the sheep. The hireling fleeth, because he is an hireling, and careth not for the sheep. All right. So if you brothers got anything, you guys can bring that out.
God, I got Ezekiel 13:4. "O Israel, thy prophets are like the foxes in the desert." Right, man. And if you know anything about a fox, man, it's a solitary animal, man. You know what I'm saying? It only worries about itself and itself only. "Ye have not gone up into the gaps, neither made up a hedge for the house of Israel to stand in the day of battle of the Lord." Right, man. Hey, we coming into that time right now, man. That time of Jacob's trouble, man. Hey, like I tell you in Isaiah 33:6, hey, man, wisdom and knowledge is gonna be the stability of our times. Hey, they not giving it the sheep that's following them. They not giving them no wisdom and knowledge, man. They telling them to turn to their oppressor, man, and just go with the flow with your oppressor say, man. You know what I'm saying? That Jacob's trouble ain't real, man. That you ain't gonna have to be tempted in no way, shape, or form, man. As long as you know you an Israelite and pray to Christ, you all right. You know what I'm saying? Which is really no different from the Christian church, man. So in that day of battle, our people stand no chance, man. They're not coming with no helmet, no armor, nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? They coming to the battle with slippers on and shit.
Right.
They coming to the battle like Nate Robinson came to that boxing. Hey, they're not prepared, man. You know, and that's all because of the leaders, man. Because they set them up for failure, man. I got a little bit more.
They have seen vanity, lying divination, saying, the Lord saith, and the Lord have not sent them. Right, man. The Lord ain't send you niggas, man. Because
that's right.
Why these dudes? Why they take such a long hiatus, man? Like the elders, the dudes take like what 10-year hiatuses, then come back and trying to stunt with YouTube, get ads and shit, man.
Right.
And telling you back on this Israelite scene like you never left, man. Nah, man.
Right.
The Lord ain't send you.
Because you gotta ask yourself, man. All right, you see our apostles and elders on the highways and byways every week. You see them doing the dropping lessons every day. When the last time you seen Johanna do lessons, man? When the last time you seen them on the highways and byways, man? Showing you guys ain't right, man.
Oh, well, we're checking them in the spirit.
Exactly.
Spiritly, they're coming to the wrong hood with the wrong colors, and we're saying, "What hood are you from?" You know what I'm saying? They're not coming in the right spirit. They're not even singing. Right. They're not singing the song on tune, man. If you for you to tell me he gave a whole dissertation, a whole speech about why Jake doesn't trust Esau. Oh, they just don't trust Esau because he did this to Tuskegee, this, that, and the third, and plus Black Wall Street, and plus this and that. And then he said, but take the max and trust Esau. Well, wait. You just gave a whole reason why not to trust Esau. Okay, this is I got this. I don't know if you brothers have had anything you were holding.
And they have made others to hope that they would confirm the word, right, man? They made others to hope that with the word they are given is confirmed, man, and confirming the spirit, which is not, man. You know what I'm saying? It's lying divination. Pretty much, man. Like I said earlier, man, they appeasing the Jake's sensibilities in the world, man. You know.
So, this is Ecclesiasticus 38 and verse 4. The Lord hath created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them. Okay? And so that shows you they're not wise, all right? Because they're abhorring the medicines that came out of the earth, and they're trusting in Esau. But there's a scripture specifically in what's that, Chronicles, I believe, right? 2 Chronicles, which deals with that king who trusted in the herbs. You're not supposed to trust in the herbs either, solely in the herbs. You understand? Right. But the herbs were created for medicine, but he trusted in the herbs and the physician and did not pray to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So you're going to trust in the vaccine, which is nothing but chemicals and wickedness.
Yep.
Right? But then you're still not trusting the Most High. You think that's going to work?
Kind of. I want to add to you too, bro, because since you brought up about the herbs, man, this man actually came out and said that if you use holistic remedies, you know, if you rely on holy, that means that you are a wizard, man. Where's that in the scriptures, man?
Who said that?
Yana said that. He said that. He's like, yo, you shouldn't pretty much rely on that shit, man. And if I'm just quoting him, you know, Salaki, somebody correct me, but I'm pretty sure I heard him say that though, man, because they said like, you know, your grandma home remedies and all that shit. But like at the end of the day, man,
I'm surprised, bro. I wouldn't be surprised, bro. Let me read this again then. But this is a huge right here. It says, the Lord hath created the medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them.
Yeah, because the herbs is there for our use. That's why the Lord told you to back you up. Matter of fact, real quick, I'm gonna get a precept to back what you just said up.
Go ahead, bro.
In Genesis chapter 1, where's that? If you remember what it said, I can't remember what it said. We're talking about
everything on earth is good.
The seed, yeah. He said made the seed of every kind. I'm probably looking right at it. But at the end of the day, somebody can find about Bashar. But the Lord said He made the seeds of every kind, man, because the herbs is here for our healing, man. Like you said earlier, we're not trusting in them, but they're here for us to use, man.
Did the brother got it? If not, I'll look for it right now.
He's looking for it.
Okay.
In fact, I got it right here. This is Genesis 1:29. And Yahweh Shem Yahushua said, behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed, which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree in the which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed, to you it shall be for meat. Right, which we know that the herbs is for your healing, man, because an example, because you mentioned, the Esau's pharmakia system or pharmaceutical system, right? So we understand that in the medical field, that they have a saying that says that a customer cured, that's like a patient cured is a customer lost. So they continue to give you these pills, these man-made pills that treat the disease, but it doesn't cure it. You know, so they can keep you coming back. That's why the cancer industry is booming. That's why the herpes, all these so-called HIV, all these diseases where they claim is incurable. You had guys like Dr. Sabi come out and cure it. That's why they killed that man, because he was into the earth, man.
Hey, bro, I got an emergency scripture, brother, to back you up. This is Ecclesiasticus 10:10. It says, "The physician cutteth off a long disease.
Woo!
And he that is today a king, tomorrow shall die."
Kind. Because that's the earth, man. Hey, the brother Sagala on the comment, boy. Hey, Shalom, you and Awa here, everybody else watching. But
Shalom.
Genesis 1:11, which continues to add to the point. It says, Yahweh Shemel Shah said, "Let the earth bring forth grass, the herb yielding seed, and the tree fruit yielding." It's like in the fruit tree yielding fruit after his kind, whose seed is in itself upon the earth. And it was so, because the herbs have different properties that heal us, man. Because our bodies naturally are self-healing, So when you put the proper nutrients inside the body, that helps replenish your body, man. So it's imperative, like you said earlier, a wise man isn't going to run to the hospital for every little ailment that he faces, man.
Right.
If you ever go on Google and you think you have a sickness, all you got to do is put, whatever it is, put holistic remedies, and you'll find a plethora of different, remedies. And for Jake that got grandparents that's still alive, man. Hey, they had all type of recipes they used to do when they used to get sick, man. You never heard of our people running to the hospital like that back in the day, man, because they know if you go to the hospital, it's 9 times out of 10 you're not gonna come back, or they're gonna stick some shit up in you, man, or you're gonna come out with a body part missing or something, man. They knew back in the day, man, that medical industry was wickedness, man. We did a lesson on that a couple years ago when we went down to South Carolina, man. How you think gynecology got founded, man? Because these Edomites do their demonic ass experimentations. That's how they made these so-called medical breakthroughs, man, by experimenting on Israelite slaves, man.
I got a quick one, real quick. This is Job 13:4. But ye are forgers of lies, ye are physicians of no value, man.
That's right.
Right, man. These men are they forgers of lies, man, and that's what that pharmakia system is, man. It's a lie, man. Man, this we can cure it. We caused it, we can cure it, but we're gonna treat it. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much keep give you that runaround so that they keep treating you, man. And these is what the leaders of Israel want you to turn to, man. These so-called leaders, man. These prophets who are also physicians of no value, man. Because they supposed to be mending your spirit, man. Turning you back to Yahweh Shemel Shah, which is gonna give you that rest, man. Instead, man, they leading you down each and every path, man, which all leads to death, man. Taking you through that broad gate.
Because I'm gonna give you an example. You had, a prominent figure in so-called Black history, Hank Aaron, man. This nigga took the vaccine to show Black people that you should trust the government. He quoted the Tuskegee experiment, telling I know that Jake doesn't trust the government because of that. But then look what happened. 2 weeks later, this man pop up dead. So showing you, hey, this is the Most High showing our people, listen to these niggas if you want to.
Hey, that and the Most High making mockery out of their faces, man. They had
that weird pause.
Yeah, man. He had the one Edomite chick who just lost all control out of her muscles twitching and shit.
Hitting the burning.
And the Most High giving examples, man. Even though the Most High is giving clear-cut examples, man. Hey, these dudes will still lead our people straight down there, and these dumbass jakes gonna follow them, man.
Yeah.
Well, let's get Isaiah the 30th chapter. Let me get that real quick.
Hey, while you get that, I got a precept. This is Sirach 12:10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Anybody want it? Y'all can take it.
Hey, man. Hey, just like iron rusted, you can't completely get rid of iron, man. You know what I'm saying? So, just like the iron rust, hey, so is his wickedness, man. Hey, it's there to stay, man. It's not going nowhere, man. So, you can clean that shit off, but it'll be right back, man.
That's Esau, man. So we understand Esau's history all throughout, since the time that we've been in his hand, man. His whole MO has been to destroy us, man. Did he not make that promise within himself when you read Genesis 27? He made the promise that, when my father, the days of mourning, the passing of my father, I'm gonna destroy Jacob. Roughly paraphrasing. So we understand this dude's MO, man. So for all these Jake that want to continue to trust in Esau, man, Bill Gates ain't got the goddamn answers, man. This nigga is a damn so-called computer genius. What the hell does he know about health, man?
Mm-hmm. And he knows enough to get himself and his children vaccinated.
Thank you.
So you know that much, but he'll give it to you though.
Yeah. Even if they show it on TV, they might show they're putting a syringe in. A lot of times there's nothing in the syringe.
Or they give them a placebo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. They don't even push the thing. They just stab them with the thing and just take it out. Like, what's wrong with these people, man?
That's right.
But these people believe that. This is Isaiah 30 and verse 1. It reads, "Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth." And that's the main thing. You're not asking the Lord's mouth. You're asking of Esau to help you, man. So that's never gonna work. When has Esau helped you? All this time you've been around Esau, man. Don't you think you would have fixed the problem by now? You've been in the ghettos and the projects, and you get messed up all around the world. You don't think Esau would have, if he wanted to, he would have fixed it?
Right? A recent example of that, your boy Joey Biden. Hey man, he set up that crime bill back in the 90s. Shit, he been in politics 20 years later, talking about how he regret it, but he never tried to get that shit taken out, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is clear cut, man. You know what I'm saying? And you got sellout niggas like TK Kirkland talking about you can't hold his racist past against him, man. Bullshit.
Man, this devil MO, like I said from the beginning, has been to destroy Jake, man. So you think this the same man that had us in slavery, buck breaking us, raping our wives, taking our children, separating the family, This dude did all this wickedness in the earth. You think now all of a sudden in 2021 he has care for our well-being, man? He's still the damn devil, man. I got a real quick one. Jeremiah 13:23. It says, "Can the Ethiopian change his skin, or the leopard his spots? Then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil?" Esau, there's no good bone in Esau's body, man. Because he's the devil. The Most High created him to be the wicked of the earth, man.
Fine. Let me finish this up.
What was that?
Let me finish this up.
Oh, Slaki, bro. I didn't mean to cut you off.
It's all good, bro. It's all good, bro. It says, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion.
Yep.
So you trusted in Egypt, right? You take the max. You had certain Jakes say, "Oh, look, I took the max," and they had the certificate. And then when they start doing the Harlem Shake and the chick, then they're gonna be ashamed, right?
Yeah,
you can't escape that,
Come on, man. That's plain, man. But our people don't want to hear the words, that we speak to them, man, because according to them, we're just another nigga, man.
Yeah.
We don't hold no value, even though we the same people that grew up with them, that because we grew up with them, we all of a sudden don't have any wisdom. That we can't better ourselves, man.
The poor man's wisdom is despised.
Exactly.
Poor man's wisdom is despised, man. So Jake is not going to hear it from our mouth. They're going to hear it from the devil's mouth, man. But the devil's not going to give them the whole truth, man. He's going to give them part of the truth. What does it say in John? If brother can get me John 8 and 44.
I got you. I'm right here.
Right, because these Jakes are they trust this man so much they're trying to actually be just like him,
I got you. This is John 8:44. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do.
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah. They're gonna do the lust of their father. Continue.
He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it.
And you Jakes are following in his footsteps, man. You Jakes are nothing but a lot of you Jakes are just liars. A lot of you Jakes are very deceptive, very snaky, You Jakes have no integrity. You're following right after Esau, man. And like I'm gonna bring up the battle rap community again, right? They're doing the same thing Esau's doing. When this guy's breaking it down, he's breaking it down like you have one guy that's pretending to be the good guy, you know, that he's pretending to be against it, and then you have one guy that's pretending that's like he's for the wickedness that's going on, but really they're all of the same. No, they're part of the same coin. That's the same thing Esau does in the political spectrum. You know, in the global spectrum, in the war spectrum, you have Rothschilds who fund both sides of the war. On a lower level, these Jakes are really trying to beat Esau on a demonic level. These rappers, these different, they do the sexual rituals, the sacrifices, and Esau doesn't have to put a gun to their head to do those things. They're doing it because they're trying to reach Esau's status.
That's right.
You know, so they're of their father, the devil. You know,
yeah. Because to add to you. That's why you have that society in Hollywood called the Boule, man, the Black Boule, because they want to be like the Freemasons, man. So they pretty much created their own branch. I forget was it Sigma Pi Phi, something like that. I don't remember that terminology.
Nigga pie in the skies.
Right. So they all create that, and that's what Jake has to go through to get, you know, in different levels of Hollywood, man. Because when you go into it, if any Jake would have common sense and you looking on your daily walk, why you think it's a Masonic lodge in every city in America? Because they're always recruiting to see who can they use to help further their agenda. So when they get up into a certain point in history, in society, they get approached. That's why when you go to college, man, they'll have Jake join these fraternities and sororities. You know, those are lower level masonry lodges. And then once they feel like they have enough influence where they can do something, then they'll come to them and they'll offer them that blood contract, have them sign their name in blood, and then they pretty much use them, man.
God, I got something, bro.
You got it.
This is Psalms 73 and verse 2. It reads, "But as for me, my feet were almost gone, my steps had well nigh slipped, for I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. For there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm." So Jake is looking at how Esau's living, and they're jealous of that, man. They're like, damn, bro, these Edomites. You might have the so-called black woman say certain things. Oh, they get away with everything, and this. But deep down inside, she wants to be the so-called white woman.
They do.
That's why they glued a damn blonde wig on their head, which looks ridiculous. But they're trying to actually be the Edomite. Just like you have Jakes, they're trying to do what Esau does so they can get Esau's status, man. They sit with their legs crossed. I don't understand that, bro. Sitting with your legs crossed, that's weird to me, bro.
That's the women shit, man. That's a woman crosses her legs, man. You have a rod and testicles, man. That's not even comfortable for a man to have his legs.
Come on, bro.
You got some more on that up?
No, Khan, let me just get this last part. It says, they are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. You got it, bro.
Khan, just a quick one real quick. It's Rock 9:11. Envy not the glory of a sinner, for thou knowest not what shall his end be. Right, man. And that's the spirit that these false prophets, they don't come in to help our people know. Hey, man, don't envy the shit these devils doing on the earth, man. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you in Wisdom of Solomon 2, where it say pretty much when this devil conquered the world, when he said, hey, man, let the lavishness of the world be for us, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we ain't supposed to envy that, man. Because if you a man of wisdom and a man that know these scriptures, you know what his end gonna be, man. It's gonna be a lake of fire, slavery for 1,000 years, then it's
Hey.
extermination. So hey, let them have it. Hey, let them live it up now, man. That's why the Lord told us not to envy that, man. Because after this, we gonna get, Lord, when we be the elect, we're gonna get salvation, the inheritance of the kingdom, the inheritance of the universe. So let them enjoy it right now, man. Ain't no reason for us to envy that right now. And a true man of the Lord will be telling you that, man. He wouldn't be trying to encourage you to build up wealth and standing right here on this side, man. Because like the scriptures tell you in I believe 2 Peter 3 and around 10, 8, man, this world gonna be melted with fervent heat, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what's the point of building up wealth now, man?
Right.
Go on. Yeah, the whole thing is this, right? We gotta just a lot of Jakes, they're trying to actually build a kingdom here. They're trying to think about their children's children and all this nonsense. You know, this place is on its way out. Okay, we clearly see this as the end, right? So get what you need for now. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. Get what you need for now. Help out brothers. Do what you can do for this life, but don't be thinking about 50 years down the line. I'm gonna buy these plots of land, and that's what they're trying to do. They're speaking about who is it? Which camp was it? I think it was IUIC talking about they want to build an actual city.
I think that was Zabak and them that did. They actually did that. Zabak actually bought a plot of land.
For what? For what? They're gonna, you're not even gonna be able to finish it on the rate that this is going. You lay down 5 bricks, and then the nuclear destruction is gonna come.
Right. I had a precept real quick if you was done.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
This is First Maccabees chapter 1, verse 11. It says, "In those days went there out of Israel wicked men, who persuaded many, saying, Let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us, for since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow."
Nice.
And that's our people, literally, man. Like you said, you got our people that are impatient, that can't wait for the glory that Yahweh Shem Shai is going to bestow upon the elect that have that patience, man. So what they do is they try to go and try to get that glory on their own. They sell out, and lead their people down a path of destruction, all for vainglory at the end of the day, man.
Yep.
And you look at the result of what happened. All you gotta do is look at Hollywood, man. Look at niggas like Kanye West, man.
Oh man, he's through. He's done. He's
through, man. And all because he sold his soul, man. This man sacrificed his own mother, man, for fame and money, man. And you see the effects that has done to him, where this man's mental has deteriorated over the years, man.
Good, man.
But that's our people though, man. They don't understand when they make them deals with the devil, man. The ramifications that they got to go through, man, because these niggas really they sit with demons every day, man. That's why a lot of them, when you see them out in public, they got them dark ass shades on, man.
Yeah, yep.
They don't have no mirrors in their house because they can't look at themselves because they don't recognize who they're looking at in the mirror anymore, man.
Mm-hmm.
They're physically here, but inside they're empty, man, because they have literally gave their soul over to Esau, man.
What's that rapper that's with Kendrick Lamar, the top dog, the one that's into that Luciferian nonsense?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, it follows Aleister Crowley. He's always dark shades, man. Always.
Well, with him, he actually has to do that because he has a disease where his eyes can't really see sunlight. But that's still the same thing, though.
Yeah.
The day they all sold out. Kendrick, all them niggas sold out. So, but like Dr. Dre, Ice Cube, and all these guys, you see them with them dark shades because they wicked, man. We don't know what these niggas have done, man.
If you look just straight in the NBA today, every time you see LeBron James, Kevin Durant, these high up NBA players, who got the status, the signature shoe, they always do what? They do their interviews with the shades on, man, with the glasses on, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, just just to back you brothers up.
Yeah, that's a real good one down the screen.
Yeah, kind of the brother lawyer Maccabee. Shalom, bro. Shalom.
Shalom.
What's going on, bro? See what we got here. Let's start it up. Let's start it up from this one. Let's start it up from 2 Maccabees 3 and verse 4. It says, "But one Simon of the tribe of Benjamin, who was made governor of the temple, fell out with the high priest about disorder in the city. And when he could not overcome Onias, he got him to Apollonius, the son of Thrasius, who then was the governor of Cilicia and Finis, and told him that the treasury in Jerusalem was full of infinite sums of money, so that the multitude of the riches, which did not pertain to the account of the sacrifices, was innumerable, and that it was possible to bring all into the king's hand. Right? So, hey, what were they all about? They were all about that money, man. They're all about the riches, you know. And that's what these guys are focused on. They're focused on getting the bag. That's what Jake always talks about, right? No matter what kind of work he does. He said, "Oh, but he getting money though. He got more money than you know." No matter what he does, you know. That, the guy says that I can't trust a guy like that. Like, I know, yeah, but he get money though. Okay, you know.
Real quick, Mark 8:36. For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Right. You see these dudes that sold out, man, and you see them maybe having these mental breakdowns. Like, yo, everybody, people, Jake, be looking at them like, man, what's wrong with these dudes, man? You know, hell, you got everything in the world, man. You got the women, you got the money. You know what I'm saying? You got whatever vice you got in the world. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like, you know what I'm saying, Jake out here, once he sell out, man, he like can't get right off life, man. You know what I'm saying? It's always something, man. It's always something bugging him out, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, Kanye West, a perfect example of that, man.
That's right.
Because, hey, he gained the whole world, but he lost his soul, man. He don't have no stability. He don't have no inner rest. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, even with these basic-ass jakes, man, they got a somewhat simmer of rest. You know what I'm saying? Where they can take it easy. You know what I'm saying? The world ain't just constantly beating on their mind. But once you sell completely out, man, hey, the Lord take all that away from you, man. Your mind is going to never be at ease, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's not even worth it, man. For some fiat money, some money that this devil gonna crash, it's really not worth it.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, they don't have any rest because their spirit is wrestling with the deeds that they done, man. You know, whether like I said, he killed his mom. When you had Jake that had to bend over and touch their toes, man. They all had to think about the things they done, and when you do some foul shit like that, man, hey, like I said earlier, man, our people, they have consciences, man. They regret ultimately what it is, but then when they go outside in the public eye, they got to put that persona on like they happy, but them guys are the most depressed people on the planet. Why do you think all these celebrities be killing themselves, man? Look at Robin Williams, man. Look at what was that dude, Joaquin Phoenix? No, River Phoenix. Just down the line. I'm naming Edomite, but Jake be killing themselves too, man. You know, so all that go to show you, man, that these people sold their souls, man, for no reason. Like you said, for monopoly money, pretty much, man.
Matter of fact, but they didn't even know why they were selling their soul. They thought they were selling their soul and it was gonna be all good and they were gonna live up, happily ever after. And the Most High didn't exist and all this nonsense. They tried to convince themselves to feel good about that, but they didn't understand there was a price that had to be paid with that, man. Mm-hmm. This is Proverbs 23 and verse 1. It says, "When thou sittest to eat with a ruler, consider diligently what is before thee." All right, so think about what riches Esau is giving you. Why is he giving this to you? All right, and put a knife to thy throat. If thou be a man given to appetite, be not desirous of his dainties, for they are deceitful meat, man. All right, there's a price to pay, man.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Just like these chicks, right? They go out, they want to hot real summer all, all through their 20s, and then they reach 35, they go head first into the wall, and then they're looking around. A good man at. There's a price for that hot girl summer and all that nonsense, that thoughting around, So just the same thing with those jakes, okay?
I got a quick before you was done.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
This is Luke 6:24. It says, "But woe unto you that are rich, for you have received your consolation." So you received your prize on this side, man. So when you were suffering from them demons and going all through that, ultimately, hey, this is what you asked for, man. All right, because when Esau he comes to you, he pretty much lets you know, like, look, man, I can give you the whole world, but what are you willing to do for it?
Yep.
And these jakes, they don't even think about it. They just go because they see that money, man. Because they're hard to set on that, man. That's why a good example to think about in the situation is what when Yahushua was in the wilderness after he was fasting, and Satan came to him and was like, "Yo, I can give you the whole world if you bow to me, man." That's exactly how these devils do in these meetings whenever they come to these jakes, man.
Sure do.
So that goes to show you, man. Hey, you got to ask yourself at the end of the day, man, is it really worth it? Is gaining the whole world but losing your soul really worth it, man? Because at the end of the day, think about that. you gotta live the rest of your life pretty much miserable. And this is before Jacob's trouble. So just imagine knowing you're going to get destroyed. And then you have to go through all that afterwards. Because you already know for them to keep their riches, LeBron, Jay-Z, all these niggas, you know they're going to make them take the chip. So they listen to the truth. They listen to the videos.
They're making them be they're making them take the vaccine. They're making them take the vaccine. That's an example. Boom. They're making them do that. You know, so that's an example. Haven't the apostles been saying that for 10 plus years, more than 10 years? Haven't they been saying that? They've been saying that they're going to use these celebrities to push them. They weren't talking about the vaccine, but they were talking about the chip. They're going to do the same thing.
But it's the front runner because look, hey, they've been saying that, but then look who you've been seeing of late, man. You got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar stepping up, taking it. You got, like I said, Hank Aaron he stepped up and took it. You know. So these are just the beginning of it. You had I forgot what governor, he pretty much called out LeBron James, was like, yo, take the max because you're one of the most prominent people in the community. Why don't you step up and take the vaccine? That's why you had Adam Silver come out at this press conference last week and said that they're discussing, making the vaccine mandatory for all NBA players, man. You know? So this is all leading up to, because you always hear the apostles talk about that this vaccine is going to be the front runner for that chip, man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because going into the chip, we understand that the vaccine is prepping your body to take the chip, man. That's why they have things such as the luciferates in there, the nanotechnology, to prepare your body. Because it's not just going to be one poke and you're done. Nah, it's going to be several pokes, man.
Yeah,
your body, man.
Hey, the same way they're doing with the flu, man. You know what I'm saying? Here it is. They've been giving out the flu vaccine. You know what I'm saying? Since before I was born, man. You know what I'm saying? Since before a lot of us brothers was born, man.
Yeah.
And somehow it keeps mutating and mutating. Yep. And so they got to keep giving you that shit every fucking year, man.
But hold on, brother. Salakia, I didn't mean to cut you, bro. But hold on. I just want to add a point because they got all this technology. They got the formula supposedly for the C-19, but they haven't got the formula for the common cold yet.
Thank you.
So how they got that? You know what I'm saying? So it's a bunch of nonsense. So go ahead, Salakia. Go ahead, finish what you were saying, bro. I was just adding on to you, bro.
I was done.
You're done? Okay. So I want to get a Revelation. Might as well get Revelations 13 and 15, if anything. You know what I'm saying? Gonna put a cherry on top of what we were saying. This is Revelations 13 and verse 15. It says, "And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Mm-hmm.
And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name." You see what I'm saying? So that's plain and simple. We know that this is the forerunner, like you said. This is the forerunner to that mark of the beast. Okay, there's nothing these jakes are going to be able to do about it, man. All right. The only thing they can do is trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But most of them don't believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, so they're just going to be out there.
And for the unbelievers that will hear that scripture, hear how we break the scripture down, and still want to dispute that, if this is so far-fetched, think about how the turn of events has been going, man. All right. So now, in today's society, this new normal, you can't do nothing without a mask. That mask is going to eventually upgrade to the vaccine. And we know that vaccine is going to upgrade to that chip. So we see the way that Esau is setting everything up. Because if you don't believe it, look how society's shaping.
Hey, go into your local Walmart, try to buy some shit without a mask on.
Come on, man. and then on top of that, you got Esau building these smart cities. They got these smart cars, and everything is smart now because they want to hook you up to the internet, man. So with the mark of the beast, man, which is the microchip for all you naysayers and scoffers. All right, that chip is will allow Esau to tap into every being inside of you, man. All right, he wants to control your spirit, your thoughts, your feelings. He wants to control everything about you, man. And that chip is going to be the ultimate way he's going to do that, man. So that's why if you take that chip, the Most High is going to destroy you, bro. I want to get that Revelation 14. Since you brought that out, bro, just to add to that point. To finish the This is Revelation 14 and 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever. And they have no rest day nor night who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name.
That's it. That's it, bro. You know, that's it, bro. We could close on that. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, you're not gonna. It's not no little thing. Like a lot of these camps, they act like the mark is just some small thing. You know? Oh, well, the mark. Why you guys keep talking about it? Well, that's what you just read there is life or death. Okay, it's life or death. It's like you could keep all the laws perfect. I mean, you could have the ephod. You know what I'm saying? You could have the ephod. You could have you could circumcise the 8th day. You could, whatever, everything. But then, if you come down to the end and you take that chip, you're done. Okay. So, hey, man, with that, bro. I mean, I think we're good, bro. I think
we'll go ahead and drop the mic.
drop the snowball. You know what I'm saying? Hey, with that, let's say I'll give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh. Double honors to the apostle, elders of Great Millstone, salutation. Much love and respect to you, Akim, out there pushing this word out in truth and sincerity. Shalom to the next time.
Shalom.
Let's go.